What is up? It's your boy, Let's Be Honest, and this is the Sin City Foodie Air Force Edition. There's no food involved on this one because I'm at the National Museum of the United States Air Force. And as a veteran of this great country, I am checking out some good old planes and Air Force heritage. Because as you may know, I am a former mechanic in the Air Force, retired Air Force. And trust me when I say I loved what I did in the military. So right now I'm at the Museum of the Air Force, and we are in the areas that is basically where it all started, where the Wright brothers created their aircraft and flight happened. And this is in Dayton, Ohio. And as you can see, going through here, you see a lot of the old planes that started it all. A lot of the World War I aircraft. They have the propeller, pretty cool. All of these propellers look like the type of planes you would see in the Charlie Brown cartoons with Snoopy. I think that's the best way to describe it. So just walking through here, as you can see, there's a lot of different aircraft that started it. Pretty cool feeling going through here. There's a sense of nostalgia. You see the real importance. As you know, Air Force started from the Army, then we branched out. So that's why you see US Army on a lot of these planes. And you're going to see a lot of interesting ones. Look at this one. We call it the Strawberry Bitch. Pretty badass right there. And of course there's a lot of veterans in here. This is the Memphis Belle. Super famous, it did a lot. If you know your Air Force history, you know the history of World War II. We got a little surprise coming up pretty soon, and I will let you know when we are there. But as you can see, these planes are pretty cool with the glass cockpit. Don't really see that around too much. So going through this whole museum, I probably could have spent the whole day, but I had to catch a flight, so I spent roughly maybe 3 hours going through it. Like I said, about a little surprise, and we are coming up to it right about now. Right there, that's Boxcar. So this is the same exact aircraft that dropped the nuclear bombs on Japan. And you see right there, the B-29. This plane made history, and this plane caused the world to fear nukes because they saw what it did. And right there, you can see the yellow one, you can see the other one right there. Alright, and here we are with the Airman's Creed. Every single Air Force member goes through it, memorizes it. This is all the Air Force installations that we have around the world. Okay, and now we are talking about F-22. Look at that. Former plane I used to work on. Amazing. One of my favorite jets in the inventory. Just taking it all in. This is nostalgia. It's got the B-52 right there. Something else I used to work on. Look at that. This is a stealth fighter. I'm not going to say the capabilities on it. If you know, you know. If you don't know, well, do your research on it. Looking at that engine, a F-119. It's a Pratt & Whitney. Thrust vectoring. As you can see, they took out the AUG area. Now we're going to the good old B-52. Carpet bombs, nuclear capability. Shattered hopes and dreams with the black smoke we used to joke around and say. See right there, there's an example of carpet bombs right there, just dropping it all. And now we're at the Vietnam type of aviation area. This is F-111, Aardvark. I think this is the first model plane I did with my dad growing up. I like the color scheme for the camo. Look at the F4 right there. Trying to go through here as fast as I can. So much to cover, so little time. Things are massive, all in the hangar. A lot of surprises you're gonna see in this video. Wish I could have covered it all, but then this was a 2-hour video, so I had to shorten it. Pretty cool stuff. Look at all the helicopters. Definitely loved my time while I was in. Been traded for the world, now we do it all again. Look at that B-57B. In aviation, they do not get the credit that they deserve. They made history, and this is the B-2 Spirit. This is a stealth bomber, super big, but it is quite amazing watching it take off and land. I used to always do that from the flight line, just look at this plane take off and land. This is aviation art. It's only about, say, I think there's like 20 in the U.S. Air Force inventory now. Now going down there, you can see the 16, the Thunderbirds. They're home at Nellis Air Force Base. Pretty awesome, like the uniform. That misses so damn tight. Like, Definitely form-fitting. Alright, now sneaking up in here. We're looking at the B1. As you can see the tail, that is a Dias bird. Loudest plane in Air Force inventory is the B1 Lancer. Bomber with a swoop wings. With 4 GE engines. Plane is so intimidating. You see right there, that's the gunship. You play Call of Duty, you know when calling that C-130, just dropping bombs on them and shooting them down. Right there we got the A-10. This is basically a flying gun right there. Awesome plane. In the backdrop, you can see a couple Sues, you can see some MiGs. That is the adversary right there. Look at that, that's the F-117 and that is the 15. So that is the actual F-15, the last known one to shoot down 2 MiGs in air-to-air combat. Greatest Air Force in the world, United States Air Force. I appreciate it if everyone like and subscribe and share this video. Normally I do food, but you know, Veterans Day I gotta pay it back somehow, and what better way than do a video on the Air Force Museum. Remember to just subscribe to Sin City Foodie. I always give my honest opinion on the food wherever I go. Mostly it's Las Vegas because this is where I'm at. But if I do travel, I will rate a restaurant. And I will be totally honest. Because that's the best policy. Alright, now check this out. We're coming on to SR-71. Sometimes you may still see this flying here and there. But a lot of people don't know that. This plane is fast. Just imagine the 22 is faster than 71. So that tells you some speed right there. And then we got the ICBMs. Intercontinental Ballistic Missiles. Hopefully we never have to use one. Look at how tall those are. They are gigantic. I just see them going down the highway on a truck with max security all around it. You just have to shut down the flight line when they're rolling out. Actually, the whole base was shut down when they were coming on. Definitely a sight to see though. Okay, those are in the field. They come out from the ground with a press of a button. And that's good old NASA, this space shuttle. Used to watch them take off all the time from the Space Center. This section you see a lot of the Air Force Ones. You see it all the way in the back right there. I didn't get too close to it. So the only time this museum closes is on Christmas Day. That's it. But that is always open. C-130. Okay, there's another 15 Strike Eagle. It's a bad jet. Never been shot down. Then we got a YF-23. That is basically the concept of the 22 derived from that jet. Got a little UFO car. This right here is not a 71, but it looked like it, but it's not. I wish they had a 35 on display. That'd be pretty cool. Or actually just bring in some more 15s. That would have been tied at that E model. Okay, this is Apollo 15. As you can see, is the actual Apollo 15. Oh, this is a long video, but go ahead and take it all in. I don't know how many of y'all would want to go to Dayton, Ohio. So this is located right outside of Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. And actually, look at that B-2. Man, that jet is amazing. So actually, they have the first airport in Dayton, Ohio. Okay, there's some other capabilities that the Air Force did. You got the dog right there, the little backpack on them. The Air Force is way more than just some aviation stuff. We got some ground forces. We got spec ops. We got pararescue. Courage and vision. Look at that, the Raptor. Got the UAVs up top. This is one of the earliest versions of the 52. And there you have it. Sin City Foodie, go ahead and subscribe. And just remember one thing, let's be honest, because that's the best policy. Holla.